This is the number one mistake I'm seeing home buyers making right now, and it's riskier than you think. I'm Shalay with Vital Source Realty, and you are tuning in to Shalay All Day. Now, are you buying your dream home based on the hope that interest rates are going to drop next year? Yeah, that's a problem. Because right now, buyers are stretching themselves to the limit with their budget, thinking that I'll just refinance next year when the rates come down. But what if they don't? Okay? So let me be clear. Refinancing is a tool, not a guarantee. You cannot base your home buying decision on that alone. Man, my phone about to die. Okay. The market does not run on hopes and vibes, and that's a bet that you don't want to make. It can cost you thousands if it doesn't pan out. Meanwhile, you're locked into a high monthly payment, a home that may need some work, and your cushion is gone, or at least dwindling away. And don't forget, refinancing costs money. Closing costs, appraisals, maybe even still paying PMI again after you refinance. So what should you do instead? Number one, you want to buy based on today's reality, not tomorrow's maybe. Make sure that you can afford that monthly payment and the costs that come along with owning that home right now. Number two, have a solid strategy for if rates stay the same and if they don't drop. Some advice that I love to give my clients, and you can do this little by little. It's not something that you have to do all at once. Continue to make repairs and improvements to your property. That way, you're forcing appreciation on that property. At some point, you're going to hit 20% in equity. And at that point, you can get rid of your PMI. That's a strategy. And number three, a good rule of thumb when thinking about refinancing is waiting until you can get an at least 1% drop in your interest rate. In that case, it will probably make sense for you to go ahead and refinance and drop your payment a couple $100s a month. Also, be sure to ask your lender if they have a program where they will cover the closing costs. That can save you thousands. If they do say they'll cover the closing costs, make sure you clarify whether they're covering it and you don't have to pay it, or if they're rolling that back into the loan, because that could be another expense that you may or may not want to take on, but you just need to be in the know. So if you want to buy smart and get some sleep at night, let's go ahead and build out a smart home buyer game plan for you that prepares you for any scenario, not just the one you're hoping for. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Shalay All Day. I'll see y'all later. Bye.